This one's wearing a suit. This ought to be good. That's what he wants you to think. Do we like the suit? My friend told me not. Thank you. Yeah, my friend told me not to wear the suit because people would think that I think that I'm better than them. But I was like, no, dude. Their first thought is gonna be, oh, that's so cute. That little boy got into his dad's closet. That's cute. It's funny. My dad is actually here. He's right over there. My mom's over there. Two of my best friends are here. Yes. And yeah, my girlfriend's actually sitting right over. Not here. She doesn't exist. Yes, now you're all annoyed that I don't have a girlfriend too. I know a lot of you just heard girlfriend and went, he's not gay? No. I'm bisexual, which as you all know means I can speak English and Spanish. But people have a lot of things to say about being bisexual, right? People say, you're greedy, you just like attention, you can't make decisions, get out of my house, you're not my son anymore. And people will assume that it's like an even 50-50 split, guys, girls, you know? But for me, it's more like 80-20. I like girls more. And the way I like to explain it is, Burger King's never your first option, right? But sometimes at 2 a.m. You're driving by a Burger King and you're like, man, I could go for some Burger King right now. Yeah. And people will assume that just because sometimes you eat Burger King, it means you don't really like McDonald's. But it's like, no, man, I love a Filet-O-Fish just as much as the next guy. And sometimes a man needs a Whopper. It's weird because priests will come out, right? And priests will be like, if you eat Burger King, you're gonna go to hell. And 2 weeks later, it comes out in the paper that same priest has been eating Whopper Juniors in the confessional for years. Thank you. Yeah. But really, all that me being bisexual means is that there's twice as many people who won't fuck me. But you want to hear a story about a time someone did? Yeah? Mom, Dad, cover your ears. So, I'm in the driver's seat of my dad's car. And this girl's going down on me, and she forgets to tell me beforehand that she is a spitter. She tries to tell me afterhand that she is a spitter, which goes something like this. What's wrong? And so I roll down the window for her, but she doesn't quite make it, so it drips down the window. And the next day, my dad comes up to me and goes, Jason, I can't get this bird shit off my window. Oh, Dad, that's not bird shit. Those are your grandkids. Oh, man. Jeez. You know what it's like. I got a new car. Recently, and by new, I mean it's from 2004, and it makes Iron Man noises when you turn it on. Now, buying a car from 2004 is kind of like adopting a 95-year-old man, in that you get a few good years out of it, you make some memories, then it starts shitting itself, and you dump it on the side of the LIE. Yes. And, you see weird bumper stickers, right? Like, y'all ever see those baby on board bumper stickers? Have you ever noticed that people with baby on board bumper stickers tend to drive like they couldn't afford an abortion and now they're making do? Like, sometimes I'll see someone with a baby on board bumper sticker and I have to pull up to make sure he's not behind the wheel. Yeah. And you see the political bumper stickers too, right? And politics has really it's been stressing me out, right? Because I'm a comedian and it's an election year. So my big anxiety every election year is, fuck, I'm gonna have to write new political jokes. But my big anxiety this election year is, fuck, I'm not gonna have to write new political jokes. Yeah, oh man. So I'm gonna be careful, right? Because I know we're very divided in this country. Some of us are huge fans of that old white guy that shouldn't have access to the nuclear codes, and the rest of us are huge fans of that old white guy that shouldn't have access to the nuclear codes. So let's do it. I saw an article where Joe Biden was saying he's starting to get worried he's not going to be able to reunite America. And I was like, really, Joe? I think you're doing a bang-up job. Because whether you were on the left, you were in the center, or you were on the right, we all kind of just look at Joe Biden and go, what the fuck? I see a picture of Joe Biden in the Oval Office, and I'm like, is he allowed in there? This does not look safe for anybody involved. And we made fun of the way Trump tweeted a lot, right? Which reasonable, because my favorite Trump tweet was when he tweeted, Kim Jong-un called me old and senile. I would never call him short and fat. Well, how fucking funny. Listen, we had a goddamn golden girl running this country for 4 years, and I don't miss it, but I do. But I don't think we make fun of the way Biden tweets enough, right? Because Biden kind of tweets like no one's told him he's the president yet, you know? like the Roe v. Wade thing happened, and he was like, we must protect Roe v. Wade, we must save women's rights. Who's we, motherfucker? You're the president. Imagine you are on a plane and the plane's falling out of the sky, and the pilot comes and sits down next to you and says, someone really ought to be flying the plane. What are you here for? Oh, man. Now, I'm going to hit you guys with one last joke, and then I'm going to leave. So, this is my impression of Trump walking into a funeral and Biden walking into the same funeral. So Trump walks in, he goes, you guys are going to love the punchline. He goes, we lost a beautiful grandmother today, beautiful grandmother, big tits, beautiful grandmother. Tragic loss. And Joe Biden walks into the funeral and he looks around and he goes, what a beautiful wedding. All right, thank you. I'm Jason Pallini. You've been wonderful.